Hello and thank you for watching. It's been a few days. I was going to do some video in the last couple of days, but my phone was full. I had to dump a lot of stuff from the memory, so apologies for that, but let's do a quick catch up. So I'm at this house and we're remodeling the bathroom, and we have a separate toilet and bathroom, and we're combining the two because they have a loo downstairs as well, so the need for a separate loo isn't there, and it'll give them a lot more space. So the last couple of days have been strip out. When you saw it previously, we had a working bathroom. Now we have a demolition site. Oh, that's not much better. So yes, I've been busy. And I've had a little bit of help from my son Chris, and that was gratefully received. And then yesterday we had an incredibly messy day because the ceiling had to come down because it was artexed, and it's one of the easier ways of dealing with it. And as it turned out, it was the right thing to do because it wasn't in good condition anyway. Tiling came off the walls, and some of the plaster came with it, and the rest was very keen on not being up there. This wall in particular, after I'd taken the ceiling off and the tiles came off, the plaster really just wanted to drop, and I was having to hold it back while picking bits off the open edge. And the reason I did that instead of just letting it drop, which would have been more efficient, is that we've got, you can't quite see it down there, pipes in the corner. Yeah, so there we are. We have a lot of exposed wall. There is a plasterboard there because that was an airing cupboard accessible from the other room that came out to about here, and you can see where the wall was toothed in, and so that was just taken away. And here we have, if we can focus on it, there we go, terracotta walling blocks or clay walling blocks. Not very common in England or the UK. I've seen them once before on a slightly older house. This is 1958, so the house is quite a few years old. 69, I don't know, 69, 71 years old, something like that. And yeah, they're pretty fragile, pretty brittle. Now the wall that was here, separating the toilet and bathroom, let's refocus, that was there, toothed in 3 places, but not higher up, which is interesting. And then the blocks, you can just see the ghost line of where they were. The blocks were just, well, the first row of blocks was just put on the floor. And then the rest were mortared up. And it's the same with this wall. They're just sitting on the floorboards. Okay. And it was a very very sort of fragile wall. It wasn't so much demolition as careful dismantling. And then we have the wall here, which is going up into, well, vaguely into the loft space. As I said before, I'm putting a new loft hatch in sort of there, coming up this way, because I'm kind of in the way. The existing loft hatch would have been in the way. It wouldn't have worked with the new wall that I'm going to, well, basically put around the edge of the carpet, as it turns out. So I've done a cutout for it, cut the plaster out. That's where the plaster is going to meet, and you can see we've got a little mark there. That's plasterboard and plaster. Then we have the width of the stud, plasterboard and plaster, and then we're into the rest of the room. So I've got some timber work to do this morning. I think I'm going to vacuum all this crust off the floor, just so I'm not pathering it about around the house. We rationalised the mess of electrics in the roof. The wires going in every direction, and from there's a junction box over there, which I brought a feed down to this new switch, which is going to go. Sorry, it's going to go kind of here on the door frame, and then we've got to temporarily put a light in the loft. When we have a ceiling, we'll put it on the ceiling, and then there's going to be an extractor fan over the shower, which is going in that space there, and then the extractor pipe will go out to the existing soffit vent, which is connected via the existing pipe. So today is timber work, get the studs up, get the structure up basically, so that that'll enable me to start boarding out. Ceiling first, then walls. I'm going to be dotting and dabbing, so I'm going to be using board adhesive. Show you that again. Ceiling goes up, then we can do pipe work. Sorry, that was bad camera work, do apologise. Then we can do pipe work tomorrow. So that's where the pipes come up for the old sink, the old vanity unit. They're going to come up as two pipes coming out for the shower. This little mess in this corner fed the, what did it do? Bath variously, using flexible pipes, bath and loo. So that's going to disappear underground, under floor level. The boiler is directly underneath that, so that actually makes life a little easier. A feed is going to go round, hot and cold feed is going to go round to the basin, which will be about here somewhere, and then a cold feed to the loo, which is going to be in the same place as it was previously. The loo is now ceramic gravel in a skip. And as I said before, temporarily I'm just going to put the bath in that corner so that the family have got something that they can use. And if I get a chance to, I'll put the shower over it again. Yeah, busy. Cup of tea available. There it is in the corner, in the windowsill, waiting for me. Most important component of the operation, the radio. That's there. And so I've got everything I need. And, well, thank you for watching. Busy day. I'll probably reasonably clean trousers. They won't be by the end of the day. And yeah, there we are. Fun times. So again, thank you for watching, and let's see how it progresses.